Good morning. It is day 3 in the Amazon jungle, and we are both happy to report that we slept much better on our bed here in our little cabin. But I'm sure, as you can tell by the light in the room, it's pretty early. It's just coming up on 5:30 in the morning, and we are already heading out on our first excursion of the day.
Excited to check it out. After what probably ranks up there with one of the best sunrises that we've ever seen, it's now time for breakfast. So let's go and enjoy some of that.
That was a delicious breakfast, much better than the bread and butter we had yesterday. And actually, I got to try something that I really, really enjoyed, and it was new. It was kind of these tapioca and cassava flour pancakes. They were rolled up and they were so good. I think you could either make them sweet or savory because you had them with guava, and I had them with eggs, and just phenomenal. So that was really nice to try. However, it is now time to go on our last excursion here in the Amazon, and we have been told that it is a jungle hike. So let's see if that's what it is.
Tengo fuego para hacer, to make my barbecue, to roast my chicken, to make my coffee. Açaí. Now I keep hitting the tree for to find the sound, for hear where the sound coming, for he find me. His name is Sapo Peba, but I get a funny name, iPhone of the jungle. Okay?
You got this, babe. I'm believing you.
Don't lose. Don't worry, you'll put on there. Put on your foot down now.
I did it. We just got back from our 3-hour hike in the jungle, a little bit sweatier, but I absolutely loved that experience. I felt so immersed in nature, and I loved how our guide told us about the different flora there. He pointed out an acai tree, a wild banana tree, a Brazil nut tree, among others, and then he told us what they're used for. So some of them are used for perfume, and others are medicinal, like one is called an aspirin tree, one treats malaria, another one helps with kidney function, and it was just really fascinating to learn all about them.
Absolutely. I think out of all of the experiences that we've done, I think this was the one that I didn't realize that I needed the most, because definitely doing a jungle hike really helped me feel very immersed in the whole thing. And I knew, certainly from the amount that I've read about the Amazon, that there were a lot of amazing plants that are used for a lot of medicinal purposes, but I didn't quite realize just how abundant they were and just how useful they all are. And clearly there is so much amazing local tribal knowledge that's been passed down over generations to keep that knowledge alive. And so being able to experience that was absolutely epic. Obviously it wasn't great for wildlife spotting, but to be honest with you, you didn't really miss it in the same way, because you just felt like you were really learning something completely new and very unique. So a great way to cap off what has actually ended up being a really, really good adventure.
Absolutely, and also we got to see a huge tarantula, actually two huge tarantulas, so that was also really good. In the end, we did end up seeing all the big ticket items here, from the pink river dolphins, caimans, a sloth, monkeys, tarantula. I think the only reason I was a little bit down to begin with was because the concentration of animals here is not as great as we experienced in Costa Rica or certainly Galapagos, but had I not been to those two places, I would have been absolutely thrilled. And in the end, as I said, we saw the big ticket items here anyway.
Absolutely. And fundamentally, one of the things that everybody just needs to understand when they come to a new part of the world is it's not going to be like any other part of the world. You just have to take it as a completely unique experience for what it is. And I think after kind of we let go of the idea that it wasn't going to be Costa Rica again, then I think that was when we really started enjoying it all.
Yeah, I still would have liked more education and information, especially at the beginning with those excursions. But yesterday with the piranha fishing, that's when it, to me, really started to get good.
Absolutely. If you are considering coming to this part of the world, then I think it is definitely worth doing this bit specifically of South America. It sounds like, from talking to other people, that the packages that you get, no matter which country you're in, are more or less the same, unless you're opting to stay with a tribe or maybe go on a cruise or something like that. So it means that you are more or less being completely immersed in the jungle and having that really cool experience. And I think it was really worth it.
Yeah, I've enjoyed myself in the end, and it's not over quite yet.
No.
We get to experience one more lunch here at the lodge, and then we will be retracing our steps back to Manaus. We've made it back from the Amazon, and we're just staying at the same hotel in Manaus that we stayed at before we left for the Amazon. But we don't have any plans for tomorrow other than catching up on work. So we are going to pick things up with you guys when we head to our next country in about a day and a half.
That brings everything to a close as far as the Amazon goes. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope that you join us in our next destination country. We're not going to give it away, you're just going to have to watch. But until next time, take care.
And keep smiling.